Hello friends, welcome to Bio Vidyalaya. I am your educator Chitra. I hope you all are doing very well. Here in this lecture video we are going to discuss about what is test cross and back cross, what is the difference between them. Before going to begin, if you are new to my channel or if you didn't subscribe this channel yet, then please do subscribe and enable the bell icon so you will get notification when I upload new videos. So let's begin.
Let's see what is test cross. Test cross means it is the breeding of dominant phenotype with recessive trait. This dominant phenotype means that may be homozygous dominant or heterozygous dominant. So in test cross, we are crossing the dominant phenotype with the homozygous recessive phenotype. That means the recessive parent. Okay. What is the purpose of this test cross? Test cross is using to find the genotype of the unknown. We can discriminate the unknown genotype of the dominant phenotype. The unknown genotype of the dominant phenotype. We can discriminate the homozygous dominant and heterozygous dominant genotype. Okay. We know that in the case of pea plant, we know that the tall plant, the genotype of the tall plant may be capital T or capital T small t. That means homozygous or heterozygous. And the genotype of the dwarf plant is small t. That means homozygous recessive. Let's imagine that we get a tall pea plant. How can we discriminate the genotype of that tall plant? Whether it is capital T or capital T small t. For that purpose, we are using this test cross. Let's imagine that the unknown genotype is capital T. If you are crossing this capital T with small t, when that is called a test cross, and we will get the offspring as tall plant. All the offsprings are tall plant. If you are getting all the offspring as tall plant, then we can say that that unknown genotype is homozygous dominant. That means capital T. Okay. So, a test cross resulting in all dominant offsprings that indicate that the unknown parent is homozygous dominant. Okay. Let's imagine that the genotype of the unknown parent is capital T small t. If you are doing test cross, for that we are crossing that unknown plant with the dwarf plant, that means the recessive trait, and we will get 50% tall plant and 50% dwarf plant. If we are getting 50% tall and 50% dwarf plant as offspring, then we can conclude that unknown genotype is heterozygous. That means capital T, small t. So, a test cross resulting in a 1:1 ratio of tall to dwarf offspring indicate that the unknown parent is heterozygous. Okay. So, we are using test cross to discriminate between homozygous dominant and heterozygous genotype. Let's see what is back cross. So, let's see what is meant by back cross. Back crossing is a crossing of a hybrid with one of its parent or an individual genetically similar to it. Hybrid means heterozygous. So in backcross, we will cross the F1 hybrid with homozygous dominant parent or with homozygous recessive parent. If we are crossing this hybrid with homozygous dominant parent, then we are calling it as outcross. If we are crossing hybrid with homozygous recessive parent, then we are calling it as test cross. Okay. So this backcross is a type of test cross, but all the backcross is not test cross. Okay. So in monohybrid cross, we are crossing pure breeding tall plant with pure breeding dwarf plant, and we will get capital T small t as F1 hybrid. The phenotype is tall and the genotype is capital T small t. So in outcross, we will cross this F1 hybrid with homozygous dominant parent. That means capital T. And we will get 50% offsprings as capital T and 50% offspring as capital T small t. So the ratio is 1:1. The genotypic ratio is 1:1. Okay. If you are crossing this hybrid with homozygous recessive parent, then we will get half of the offspring as capital T small t and half as small t. Capital T small t means 50% tall plant and small t means 50% dark plant. So the genotypic ratio is 1:1. Okay. So this backcross is a type of test cross, but all the backcross is not test cross. So in backcrossing, we are crossing a hybrid with any of its parent or an individual genetically similar to its parent. But in test cross, we are cross unknown phenotype. That may be homozygous dominant or heterozygous with recessive trait. So we can distinguish the genotype of the dominant phenotype. Okay. I think this is clear for you. Here I am winding up this video.
In our next video, we can discuss some MCQs and previous year questions from Mendel's laws of inheritance. And if you like this video and find it helpful, then please click the like button, share this video with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe this channel. Keep learning. Thank you.